Hello, my friends. Coach Ginny here. We're wrapping up the week. I just finished a almost 3-hour implementation session with my mentor, Fabienne, and my colleagues who are in the program with me. I just signed up for a 2-year program where I am going to learn how to scale executive bound so we can have the greatest impact and be of greatest service to our individual clients, the organizations that we partner with, and the Fortune 500 companies that ask for our support. And today, during our training, what I would love to do is to share with you a little bit about what I'm going through in this process. One of the main teachings that I'm getting from my mentor is that it's extremely important to work on your business in addition to working in your business delivering for our clients. The parallel that I can make as it relates to people who are in the corporate world like you and someone like me who was in your shoes for over 26 years is that working on your career and developing yourself and your skills to truly advance and grow and fulfill your compelling career vision requires that you keep your eye on what should I be doing for myself right now, in addition to crushing your day job. So that's what I want to make today's training about. So let's talk about what does it look like to work on your career. It truly means at the beginning of the year or whenever you watch this, to sit back and identify what would be my focus for this particular period. It could be the next 30 days, the next quarter, the next 6 months, or the next 12 months. What would truly move the needle in my career for me to focus on? And then create an action map. What will be my action steps to actually get that? What is important is for you to carve out the time to do this. How many of you find yourself so busy every single day that I'm sure the year passed and you're wondering, I didn't do anything about my personal and professional development. I was too busy doing my job, taking care of everyone around me, that I truly didn't focus on developing my expertise, developing relationships, understanding technologies that are coming out that could potentially impact my field, my role, my company. And you find yourself always in the soup, always immersed with your head down and never having the opportunity to look up and look around you, almost like a submarine, right? Always submerged. And very few times do you come up, if at all, to look to see what was happening around you. That's what it's called, working in your job, in your career versus working on your career. So working on your career is the opposite of being so immersed. It means that you have the ability to zoom out and do the things that I said at the beginning of this training, which is to truly look at yourself, look at what you want to create, come up with a plan of action, and then execute. So step one is to carve out the time for you to ask yourself that question. It's not going to take a lot of time. If you can carve out an hour anywhere in your week. I know sometimes we say, Ginny, I don't have time. I don't have an hour to carve out. I would argue that you do, because what happens is we're not working 100% of the time. We're not taking care of our families 100% of the time. We're not commuting 100% of the time. There's a lot of space when we are not doing those main things that we have, but we choose to do something else because we're tired. We just want to decompress. We want to veg out, whatever you want to call it. And my friends, that's perfectly fine. You can continue to do that if it's serving you. But if you find yourself in a place where you feel stuck, where you feel like you don't know what to do next, where you want to continue to grow and advance, where you know you have skills that you may need to uplift and upgrade, and you're not doing it, it behooves you for your own well-being and financial fulfillment and personal fulfillment in the future to take 1 hour of your downtime when you're not working, taking care of people, or doing something else that needs to be done for someone else, and devote that time to yourself, to ask yourself, what are the things that I need to focus on in this next period? And carving out that time is going to pay you in dividends. And here's the thing. Once you do that, you start crushing your day job because that's what you do every day. You crush your day job, but don't forget to look up. Don't forget to see the bigger picture. And one of the things that I'm doing to help you in doing this, to carve out the time, is I am going to start delivering monthly masterclasses. Aha. And they're going to be during your lunchtime. So when I deliver these masterclasses, I'm going to show you 5 solid steps that I have used in the past during the 26 years that I was in the corporate world to grow and advance, to build relationships, to develop communication skills, to learn how to be more influential, to collaborate, and to eventually go through the ranks in the organizations where I worked, to be in a place where I felt that I was contributing, adding the most value, and performing at the level that I knew I was capable of performing. And so to do that, I'm going to show you those 5 steps. I'm also going to cover specific topics that will be relevant to you developing, owning your career with resilience without the overwhelm. And if that sounds attractive to you, I invite you to visit my events page on executivebound.com/events, where I will keep you posted on those master classes that are coming. I will let you know exactly how to join us. And then from there, we can continue the journey so you can carve out this immeasurably important time for you to focus on your career and stop only focusing in your job, which ultimately, when you look up and 20, 30 years have passed, you will say to yourself, what have I done? What have I done in this past 20, 30 years? We don't want that to be the case. So to avoid that, we're going to work together on this. And as your virtual coach, I'm going to support you to create the structure that's going to allow you to work on your career and in your career simultaneously. So at the end of your career, you can say, I gave it my all. I know what my potential is, and I went for it. And I created the structure and the support system to help me do that. And I would love to be your journey partner in doing that. So live with purpose, live with joy. I will share more details as we move forward in this year. And I cannot wait to support you and to watch you unleash on your work, on your personal life, on your joy and fulfillment. And I can't wait to see what I'm going to create at Executive Bound. I'm super excited. I'll see you soon.